Hello everybody and welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. I am your host Cheryl. Hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado, where I reside. At the time of this filming, it is September 7th of 2025, and today I'm going to show you guys what's in this box. This is stuff that my mother sent me. This has knitted sweaters and some other stuff in there that belong to, I believe, my grandmother, and I believe my aunts have made for my grandmother. There's probably a couple of pieces in there that I may be keeping. I really haven't decided because, you know, some of this stuff is coming back into fashion, I guess. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys what my aunts made. Now, my grandmother, I believe she was strictly crochet, and my aunts, I believe, were knitters, or one of them maybe, but both, knitter and crocheter. I don't know. I don't remember everything what they did. It's been that long. So anyhow, I'm going to show you. They sent it in a big plastic tub, and as you can see, it is huge and stuff. So I'm gonna kind of go through some of this stuff right here. Some of this stuff I did kind of go through it, and they are like silk handkerchiefs and some other stuff, but I'll show that to you guys in a little bit. So this is one. Rascal, you're going to have to move, buddy. All right, let's see if I can steady it like this. This is a... Oh, it ain't going to work. So hold on just a second, okay, guys? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. The dog didn't want to move, so he was being a butt. And Rascal is my soon-to-be 4-year-old Basset Hound. He is red and white. He is actually a beautiful boy. But he's still a basset, and at times we don't call him a basset, we call him a bass hole. Let you figure it out. So anyhow, this is okay. This is a sweater that was in the box that my aunts made. The stitch work is stunning. It's beautiful. It feels like it's wool. Even the stitch work goes down the sleeves and stuff. I have not tried this on. I think it will fit me, but I think it's going to be too tight. But there's a lot of stretch in it. So I need to wash it and see if it will stretch out more. But you can see how much of a stretch there is. And the stitching is just, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just, I mean, it did a really good job of it. And I really kind of like that waffle design on it. And it's kind of got one of those collars where it splits on the side. So it rolls over and sits that way. Now, I looked to see if there was actually tags in these, but there's no tags. So I know for a fact that my aunts probably made this. So this is one of the sweaters. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with these. I'll set it over here. The other sweater is this, I don't know if they were making this, I don't know if they made this for my dad. My dad didn't wear this stuff, but here's like a men's vest type sweater or thing. You can see. Now it looks like it might fit me and stuff. Here. So you can see some of the stitching in that. It's a nice little cable. Looks like some ribbing and some more cable over here. This is a dark blue, purple, and light blue. Maybe with a little bit of white in there. And this is what the back looks like. It's actually really, really pretty. So this is another one that my aunt made. Is a big, thick jacket or a cardigan, whatever you want to call it. And it's heavy. But it feels more like, and they put this in here. I don't know why. Maybe to hide the seams, but it looks like they tried to shorten the arm up. And it looks like it's just straight knit. Now this does have a bit of a texture in the cuff, which is interesting. So now I know this would fit me, but I don't care for the colors, so I probably will not keep it. This is another one that I love because it's such a royal purple, and it's actually really beautiful. I don't remember my grandma wearing it though, but this is what the texture looks like. It feels like acrylic, but I could be wrong. And there's the cuff. And it is a cardigan, so this one might be a little bit smaller. I don't think it might fit me, but I won't know until I try. And there's the buttons that they used. So there's that one. This I think is like a dicky or a scarf or a capelet. I don't know what they were going to do with it, but that's what it looks like on that. The other one that I'm thinking about keeping is this one, just because I kind of like the look of it. It's got the long collar on the back. This I know will fit me. There's the length, the arms. And it's just a basic knit stitch, it looks like, with maybe a little bit of cabling or something in there, as you can see. I know this will definitely fit me. My silly belly too. So as you can see, and that's what it looks like. I thought maybe it might have pockets, but oh yes it does. Ooh, I didn't know that. Let's see what do you think of that, guys? They did some cabling. Pockets. Yeah, it's not too bad. So this is the one I was thinking about keeping as well. Set this over to the side. The other one is this one. It's a pullover. And I thought this one was really, really pretty. But it's really loose in the stitching. I don't know if you could see that. It looks like the yarn was held double. Or maybe even triple. I don't know. But that's what it looks like. No, I won't put this one on, but I could tell you it will probably definitely fit me because it's so drapey and loose. Almost to the last. This is the other one that I was telling you guys about. Well, it's actually a scarf, it looks like. It might go with that that jacket. It's knit. It's got the same texture. So there's that. Set that over here, sorry. And last but not least is this. And I'll sit down here. Well, maybe. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Last but not least is this hat. They did this kind of a, I want to call it a retro hat, but I don't remember what it is. I saw a pattern, what was it, today or the other day? Fluffs. Being in storage, I guess. That had the same design. So I'm not going to keep this, but I may donate it to a senior home or something. I don't know yet, but that's what the hat looks like, and with it down. So put that back here. And last but not least in the knitted stuff was this. A little shirt. Like a regular shirt. And this is the collar. It's just a basic knit shirt. But that's what was in my grandmother's stuff. So there's that. I know this one won't fit me, so it will go. Because I know my sisters won't take it. Alright, so to show you guys what was in here, this is a cloth that I think my grandmother was going to use for needlepoint. Because I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me shut this off. Maybe you guys can see. Yeah, you can see the blues in there. Those are designs on that. And it's a scene of some kind. Excuse me. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't remember what she was going to do with it either. Shoot, some of this stuff is probably almost 100 years old, for all I know. The other thing is in here is like a men's style handkerchief. I don't know if this is my grandfather's or not. I don't know. So I haven't decided on what I'm going to do with this one, on this handkerchief. I was thinking about making, I don't know, maybe like a scarf out of these. I don't know. Now this, I think she might have did some sewing on these. That's got little design on it. This one does have a hole in it. But then again, this stuff has been around for years. So, I don't know. I know I won't use them. And this one, I think my grandmother was trying to crochet with it. I don't know. I wouldn't be crocheting that small either. But it's a little handkerchief that's got either tatting or a crochet border. I think this might be tatting, as you can see. So there's that. Okay. This was definitely a little bit of a treasure trove looking through stuff. Now this, I am not sure if it was like a silk scarf, but you can see how, or if it was a tablecloth, but you can see how pretty it is. And that's the design. And the roses go all the way around it. Now, I think this one was really pretty. I may keep it and put this on, maybe cover the Addy or something with it. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. So that was on the outside of the box. Let me finish this other stuff, and then we can kind of look through that little box. The other thing that was sent to me was this. And it's like a palm leaf, but I think this is a scarf. Let me see what it looks like. I mean, it's not, it is a wing, my wingspan, so, and I'm almost 5'8". And as you can see, that's what it looks like on that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And for some reason, there was some of these like medical socks. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. We'll see what we do. And then what was in this box is kind of a little treasure trove of stuff that I didn't even know that was in here. And it looks like some of this had some brand new stuff in it. I don't know if these are stockings or what, but it's this. And there is a little bit of a design. Might as well just go ahead and take it out. I'll see my scissors around here. So these have been preserved for a while in this plastic bag. Let's see. Well, they feel like stockings. Well, here, let's just take them out. Yep, they're stockings. They're like nylon. Oh my god. These things are so... I haven't seen stuff like this in years. Oh my gosh. This nylon stocking, or little stockings with cuffs on them with whatever that stuff is. Ribbon. So yeah, there's a pair of stockings, so we'll see. Okay, I'm going to put those back to the side. Well, that was interesting to see. So, okay. Now, this is another little handkerchief that is definitely up my alley because of the colors. And I think it was really, really pretty. And it's dainty. And it's got like little, like purple poppies or some kind of purple flowers. But this is what was in there. I'm afraid if I wash it, they might crumble. I don't know. We'll see. The other thing is, I don't know if my grandmother embroidered these. I don't know. They look like they're store-bought. I don't know what these are. It looks like a handkerchief, but it's got some embroidery. And it's very, very thin. Let's see. This one's definitely up my alley just because it's purple or mauve. And it's just a little like silk handkerchief. That's all it is on that one. Now some of this stuff has not seen the light of day until I opened it up, or my brother opened it up. But this one is absolutely gorgeous. This is beautiful purple. So there's that. The other one is this one. And these, like I said, these feel like they're silk handkerchiefs. So if you guys know some of these things, let me know. But that is got roses all the way around. It's very, very pretty. We'll see. We'll see what we can do with that. The other thing I can see is just a kind of like a blue one. And these are all sheer, so these will definitely not be used, I don't think. And there's another purple one with flowers. Very pretty. Now I'm not sure what these are, but they're like attached to an envelope, or no, they're pinned They're pinned. I'm afraid to take the pinning off of it, but that's what it looks like. So I don't know if my grandmother did the embroidery on it. I could not tell you. And it's just on a piece of paper, and you can see where it's kind of pinned. And it's like folded. Like there's two pieces there. As you can see. Interesting. And another one that's the same way. And I think like I said, I think my grandmother was doing embroidery on it, so I couldn't tell you. But that's what it looks like. So, and then there was an advertisement, it looks like, for anklets or something. Okay, ankle high. That's it, ankle high stockings maybe. So, there was that was in the box. And then there was, it says a free sample. I've never opened it. It's never been opened. So let's see what's in the free sample, because it's awfully thin. Advertisement. More advertisement. Well, it looks like there was a sample in here. I don't know. But it was for nylons. Silkies. Control tops. Well, and there's nothing else in here. Just the advertisement. Okay. Well, I guess this can probably go into the trash can, because I don't need to keep advertisement around. So, all right, guys. I know I've taken up too much of your time. This is what my mom sent me. My brother sent me. Actually, my mom and my brother sent me to see if I wanted to keep it or what I wanted to do with them, and go through that. So, like I said, some of this stuff has been in storage for a very long time. Hasn't seen the light of day until my brother unpacked it and sent it to me, and now it's out where it can see light. And then these scarves and stuff like that. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all these scarves or these stockings. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you happen to know anything about some of these things I showed you, please let me know. I definitely like to know if there's a history behind some of that. And then the sweaters. Let me know what you guys think of the sweaters that my aunts did. They are very unique in ways. Some of them I do like, some of them I don't. A lot of it's because of the color and all the other fun stuff. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with them and go from there. I want to wash them, but I'm almost afraid that they might fall apart. Does that make sense? And I know I could put it on delicate, and I know I could put it on stuff like that, and or I can hand wash them. I seriously doubt that I'm going to hand wash them, because that drives me nuts. I'd rather let the machine do it. Anyhow, just let me know what you guys think, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for sticking around and watching this video. It means a lot. I know this is not my normal stuff, but this is part of my, I guess you could say, history of my family, and a reminder of my grandmother as well as my aunts. They are no longer with us. They passed away years and years ago, so this is something that I should either keep as heirlooms, or I don't know what to do with them, to be honest with you. I'll have to cross that bridge when I get there. But anyhow, guys, I'm going to let you guys go again. Thank you for joining me again. I appreciate it. Big hugs from me to you. And please hit the like button if you find anything that you really like in this video. All right, I'll talk to you later. You guys have a good day now. Bye-bye.